Ghana for You TV.
Ghana for You TV.
Abusia, it's no binching cratui, non fret, doctor, or say Kwame despite two and yames call. Abusia medical the first video. Eddie Ablo Archer say, Doctor, or say Kwame despite Abba Mountain, Abba voice out concerning a rumors are Elcoso, say one no, and they should do Brunieti and Sakesi U10 no. Not to say, yet Doctor, or say Kwame despite Abusia. And none of pay or Bamontin so, Ebecre, say, one no dear. There is no way. So Becquaco tie would do Brunieti, Ejamam Yakusia Sewaho, and there is no way so Becquaco tie Ayakusia Sewechi, Eja would do Brunu. Say, one near my Miluna, enter Bonnie Nempo, if you are penny to park a crown, or Nini Yada, or Nin Casada, or you saw Bay Yase. Na one ne Ayabus penny to park, a Yankee Tahudie. Or Soliciano and one no asan. Now we see a sans ya. Doctor say Kwame despite Beckham. Ano, and I just say I triggered some legal wife for must under hot reply. A diable say massa, Jadia Okan. Now the Okan Yatiab the yen nim, baby Aoki Kanko. Isan say, I didn't know time I did Lumba body Dahoni Sieno. Now my Montia Macassa, ne fee, and a busia, Oba Becassa. Ebusiani or ma to be the amana no woto and ye in fact alleged cocaine who send seminano Ebusia or Messiah Brusso aka kensi say or numpo in the kunda di Lumba ahin esanse wono and the cocaine esumano ewo bruche de Lumba ekoya wanyan ye kan say na ho de bie ma afi de Lumba de ma wode ewu Ebusia wogitum ana onyintu me de meni ho ayibia esanse me ni evidence bi e kire say Doctor Kwame despite any kuno yentiebi ni family
from the topic because me audio no or whatever it is, but I feel say Ceciano. I've said this thing several times, but me feel say Ceciano. Yeah, was a treaty Daddy Lumba. Any mama say was a omo ye German for. Na ye ni free Ghana say they are not Ghanaian citizens. So yen channel your energy towards the Germans. These are their citizens. Injustice now omoye ma kosia sewano. She's a German citizen. The German can say German for no omo it is their right to protect.
Me do for property no e Ghana ha sweetheart me ba properties na e Ghana ha enye Germany na e wo. Enti Ghana
I'm not talking about properties. You could have allowed me to land.
I'm just saying because Okasi German no the whole thing is here in Ghana.
Pamucho. Mi mani we ni hu baby a work kanko. Why Mr. Mo?
See. And I'll be listening.
Efua. Oh, we see.
Efua drop you minim di ntia.
Oh, musuka kra na woni akomo. We obi a che na adwene why. Efua, obi a che na adwene.
Wa munja o mo no mo.
Property ye kun ntokwa na nye Germany property ni ye kun we Ghana ha properties. Enti me mo obi a mba ha meka se ye mfa case ni nko German ye mfa nko German Ghana ha ni ye kun ye ntokwa. So anye ya ni be international court.
Na wa ye adwuma no gina ha ye dey.
Edin ma block
ye adwuma wo gina ha dey na wo ye. Siampeni.
Na wo wisu ye adwuma enso wa betina ha wo
na wo so betina wa wo ye adwuma no se ade na wo
o bre papa boy
enye adwuma ye ni adwuma
ye ye adwuma no be life na wato data na
Chinese ni egudi o feel say enye property yanka omo mo se etre ye ni omo ye na nko be ye ni omo ye no eye property na ye omo focus
property 70 na omo go a omo ayero mo
omo ye den with the whole thing eye property ni ntia
mo ma mi mute obi why enya ha nye
why no
30 Ghana me mute ma block okura
mo dem be mute o mo block o no mo nko
ma block no na wo
ayare nebi ti be throw ase hook up Chinese be throw ase hook up
yes ma'am
Me see for mesa ba no me request no application mo.
Matea. When you text is akoto data san pete si ja ko ke dia ni. Ya fu na mudi wa ha no.
Neni kwanso okasa. Seriously, neni kwanso okasa. Say na ofio say. Ba so okasa.
Kakra na me dey so me wie na me wadwuma muti na e wo se me koye 1-2 enti my back na despite in some ya na me dey hear me enti UTV.
Hold on. Available for VC. Bye bye. Why? Bye bye. Available for TV show. And then you mobile. Mobile.
Yeah, block your more and me too. Because I say anytime for we are meeting.
Yeah. I'm blocking. No,
UTV ni all other radio stations. Any omo
Jumana, please hold on. Let's Amoaba finish.
Womo nye juma Emma ye who despite no me juma ma. And so me ye wa ha say ena Shatawale obedi nkomobi. Obedi sa nkomo no. Since then UTV and kanasem biem. Enti no omo kanasem every Saturday. But obedi sa nkomo no. E woni who despite no. Utumi instructive say mo kana sembiem ampa o kana sembiem enti dia na si ukwan so wadamfo ni Lumba said e wo kan no one free sister Brimpoma one free mass wa no one ma UTV fo atra ho asuko no ma fo we bibia anya me ya se MCI e boa kankan no ono o ka sem ne said e abusiano kra on Lumba e chinchin no kasa se ewiase kra ye bekra no. Come on, you can't do this. Ain't all this you know ya what there. No one to me and lift a finger to tell them to stop the nonsense that they were spewing there. And edu so no edu need fufu do wonchene edu niema wa yesi afa na eba light no there udimrika bekasa kasa we no ya ante. Because it doesn't make sense. Nonsense. So come again. Said the Mrs. Tanikan. Come again and come clean. Come clean. Come clean on this issue. And yet, but come again on this issue. And she said, Swampa, as I want to chance, I had 15-20 years, said they're now walking. A year where you're almost a year, a year, and I was a year, my chance. Na cry ye be ye we amomo when e ba bie wu koi because of unim ene de wo ye because unim Charles enche Mama George na Jamfi unim Charles enche of fire poku unim Charles enche sister Brimpoma unim Charles enche ma kosia sewa enti no mu nyina ma it should tell you something. But you chose to go. And you cannot come and say anything otherwise. Because you know what you know. And yansu ye nim de unim any nim de woye. And ye car wo de yo ya wo be you ano. And yo na ye defend wo nya wanu ye ne hia ye. Lumba no ne pe justice for. And ye pe justice for. Ma me say wa. Because the course be a what be. Then I want for influence and standing in say me pese me hu de ku madam for no and na me nuano for that matter. And so one to me anyesa mo de yen fanko na mo she abusua pani to park kutupa no onye ukwu kuma se de na oyeye woni na anko kasum sem woni na anko hagi woni na anko ye de obeye. Come on. Ye nyam kwara biemu ye nyam kwara enti no won't come again, no one come clean. We want you to come clean on this matter. And yet the way you know the nice try, but what can you answer because it won't cut it. Why a bad things? Enti please come clean. Come clean. Come clean. UTV ho MCI ebo da so ye adwuma ho. All this gifting in call for omunyina da so ye adwuma ho. Mutra ho di ma se watem ekeka kwase as nonsense de mpe bia na moka on challenge obi bam kra step in no ka anything in favor of ma se wa na mo bebo no. Why? You supposed to be fair, you supposed to be neutral. But what did you do, Kwame? What did you do then? Nothing. And you know, se wu na wu approve and ko mu ntimi hia de omye no because ya wo dia. Because Shatawale be can one or two things no Uma almost stop nasem. Beti nemon ka nasem biem. So the same thing yes you dey bow so. Ye be kan kosi se wo be come clean. Na de wo ye bia no Onyankopɔn hu. Na wo so si Onyankopɔn be kan asem ama. Me video no sa ne interview sa no oka. Enti Onyankopɔn be tua wo ka se
did nothing wrong among kono.
Ade bia e wo sum no Onyankopɔn han atoso nti e beba light ye nyina ye behu de besi. Hwe ewiase no money is not everything. Enti no ye bibia wo so hwe yie. E wo so hwe yie pa because enema nyina me hu sikani bia wo ya ye de ne ka ba ko share na dakam se fako ye de ne da ba ko share na dakam se fako ana ye de ne sika gu adakam ye de ne to so. It cannot happen. And it will never happen. Enti no sika no we a steward. One day ubia be wager ho. Na ade ehu ne se Onyankopɔn hyehyɛ mu no ada wo be wuo ene kwaya wo be fa so wu bia ni ho a wonim ena sika entimi ntonkwa. One day wo be yare, one day wo be wu. Edru ho a wontumi nsia no matter how rich, how powerful you are. Enti no enyansafo mo me mfa nkwa dwendwem ni ehunu se ewiase no yonko da no da enye sika nko ani everything. Ada Steve Jobs wo wu no worth billions of dollars and so pancreatic cancer wanya anodro wo wi and then the product any nyina and Apple TV, iPad, iPhones, everything. And so wo enti mo de mo buga na mo fi se mu Onyankopɔn mie mo ani na mo hu nyansa na corruption be pia corruption aden ede ne yaji wo wiasim ha sei e wa bra one day obi abewu wu ayem fasika no nhye wadakam lumba wu ya mo di ne sie di ne dwane di ne yayi eda no mo de hye adaka no enkom sika no enkom de wo bia enkom enti hu say one day the same thing enipa ye nyina wie ye pe enti ya na bimu ye me na me ye we na me ye ohene na me ye we na me ye we na stupid woni mu nyansantia because ye nyina bottom line ye pe economic differences but no nye ade here. Bottom line is we all survive on three things: emframa, ensuo, and aduane. Wo a wonni saa de we bi wonye nipa. Enti se we na ye fundamental no. Enti no ye nyina ye equal. Enti Nyankopɔn ye wadom na wusi baabi mu nua nimtia. Enye ho se wo na wo kire so ana wo ye because wo wo da ho twa ye nyina. One day obia beko enti den na me ma ne ka na maniska wantumi anka nyansasem bia dadan se me maska me mankwaraska me maneka me mankwaraska me ko bonsa sika ne de hia ne sika no sometimes no maame no kra nya de ordwene ho ne sika no ye de no kra ne ye hwehwe enti so ka no kra che ya we don't need your money. Enti no kra ne ye hwehwe se ebeba wasem enu se wo Ghana judge bu asem wie ya ma me brimpoma amudi bi ma ya wie 1 or 2 hours later na judge na reverse the whole thing se ka obetima kasa wo influence wo romo pa. What did you say? You say nothing. You said nothing about this whole thing. Penny bianca hwe enti na make us say ahemfo de yo omo nyina eni party say yawo ye mo broni de ye nyina ye go through no omo go through the same thing because emoja any ensuo any wo obiam ye the same heart and obia pompe mano enti obia nche obi o ye nyina ye pe na we de ohene and then say kedu so omo wanko omo wo ye ohene ye expect so obedi no kre. We are president expect so obedi no kre. We are penny expect so obedi no kre. Because when you no kre there, we need any integrity. You don't deserve our respect. That is the bottom line. One ninu kura, one ye writing at the right time. No one for integrity and yeduma. Won't deserve anybody's respect, no matter who you are. Into the mountain, namun fire young girls, namun yedi mbe, namun yesemu powerful, namun yesemu uska, namun yesemu influence. One day it will come to a close. It will come to an end. Now, what will you do? Madam Asibebre.
Damoba. Yamin Shrow. If we are no jinaso na or drop in Timpam man in Casana after the much was well. If we are papa,
okay, sorry about first, no, because I just interest. Now, as
say hold on. Say more can be na so be chama na mes enye before kwan so mesremo why mama komamba ye nyina ye wa ha ye kasa wo say akasa oh I was so still ye nyina ye wa ha e bia na obi aka bibi wan ka ne bone so wo so aka bibi wan ka ne bone so eno nche say chinchina wo say o ma obufu na wo si fom what ase dia wo kan na wo say wo kan we ni ete wase mesremo why mesremo pa
I'm not dragging that, but okay. You don't have to tell me how I get angry or not. Why me pacho? Why?
Hey boy,
as someone may can say Mama no oye Germany Daddy Lumba so oye Germany enti susu apa say di omudi di mami wo Ghana na se wa boera German consulate wo Germany e di na asema akotu omanim on deal with Ghanaians so because property asema odi be shame property no se maame no yan declare no as the legally surviving spouse of Daddy Lumba. She is not the executor of the estate. Only power. Afe no mo the PNDC law and eba be charge apade no because that is exactly what they are doing. Na che say e maami no instead say maame no anka japade no ono no ye executor of the estate ni ti no ono bedi kan age ni 50% no ansa na Daddy Lumba 50% no mo acha ma ne ma ama se bi be so oprega so se den o asonso no. She is not getting justice until she's declared the legally surviving spouse, the only surviving spouse, because Emrebuno, she is the only surviving spouse. Okay, how does she get this justice? The Ghanaian judiciary system what denial of that justice in the first place. We're talking about Kwame despite today. And there was here say and no kwane shechiri. Into already what be in the acclaiming who. What about the other maybe about 90% now almost omo wa chire na omo de ye nimu kra se omo nsa ewo mu no. Enti me de me call adwin o. Anka me say maame no sesi a on focus ni energy. Say German abanye mo de hye ne me. Na say ni say e na Ghana fo edi di mani ma wari wo krom ha mo ahye mra se mini mi kunu wari a onti mi wari oba biem no afa de Ghana fo se mi kunu a mene na wari wo mra mu no owo yire enti omo ma me kwan ma me nye legal wife wo Ghana. She has to send her petition to German authorities. Meaning baby I was all deco. But sesiano or more ye be wo Ghana. But more Germany no so. Mama money mre German for us because I don't think say Germans will sit down for this injustice to happen to their citizen. Their first time no their approach wasn't the right way. They need to sit up or more re-strategize it. No more how to let the German government involve in this situation.
So, Maninka Sari, I'm going to say, you to be
no, Maninka Sari, no to German.
Because of Kasana will pass him, because I want to mean Chinese and your
petition to German.
Maninka Sari.
Bebe say, who say, yes, I didn't. Also, onim tinebia or can in that direction. If you are petition to German embassy, and you are petition to.
Now me try, say me come in nerves. I will catch me say. mean to mean chair send your bufu. Ya na opo so nkwa na we bufu ana.
Chinese in
Hey, now, madam, I don't you don't tell somebody say, yeah,
Chinese abotre we akoko na man. We akoko na. Say chair me send as if say Chinese we akoko na man me patcho. We akoko na denum ti. Patcho.
Baby so
it
wasn't rude. Are you serious right now?
Efia.
Was I rude to you, ma'am? Was I?
No, when you rude to you, ma'am.
Because me person mo come.
Hey, let me ask them that. Mo dey America say mo ba ha adua do power.
Efua asem na o dey buy no petition ne German government ne den ya
Mr. Efua me na Mr. Apek o drop first I wasn't happy and I'm Mr. Apek back Mr. Ti asem na America no German embassy ya petition no ya sa petition Ghana German embassy and as I say to the I think Ghana Supreme Court or something. Ningina ye ba edru baby say wom encrophobia ye could do baby almost in sakasi bi shase. Baby ye be akosi bia almost in sakasi bi shase. So en sakasi na shase na ba kwa trinity. Na waba. Ani ensu ye be cheche ma chense ni ti na watwen the wrong time. Into whatever a person and we've done it. Minim say we be still there's a petition going on. It is if you Mr. Wada must own your time. I will send the link to you. Now why what I need be am I not in I push the case forward into we are petition to Ghana, both Ghana and Germany. Say omobe with this case. Why into Mr. Munina Monka Makuman to me. Mr. Madawoma. If you are the measures or the buffet, but anyway, Shanizi.
I would Mpacho person bisa question you, Mpacho.
Yeah.
Mpacho Bob Santo. Yeah, Bena. Yeah, Bena.
Yes, Mammy Pacho.
That be person me bisa question.
Bob Santo, I bush a far go here. The woman go.
Oh, Miss Paucho. Obini man.
Never go long with me. Who's will be able to
oh. Muti person ya build the case be na me bisa no. That bed owu ye. Ge fu no be adia.
Me Pacho di pa na otwe na manansa why na me nkoka bi. E ho de ya close sa chapter. So
Bob Santo, mu go bisa despite.
Wo dey say me ba say ya. Wo mo papa. Ko fo di watama, sabi pia jasa wa bobra. Enti no ye mu bi wo no ma ni kwase ye kaseti yawo.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, mommy.
Also, anybody in Timber say, Omoye Lumba, na ya poison, I say for food.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm the best. I don't know. Santo no. Oh, tap day. And this annual man on Julia. Oh, dear, Papa, despite me. Me, comment about me. I said, me come here now. Me from down my from what that.
I think the Santo will be early 2000.
Oh, we say 30 himself. 2002. Good. Yeah, then Yamia said, okay, himself a mama answer.
Okay.
Papa, despite what Bobra, you would do one, you can sink a cassette out. Nanso. Sabi Pedras and Mamma Cosia say, Why no Mukasa, Chess, and Mamma, or you be your hardgening. When you was your penny, when you Mukasa, Musi Mamma and hardgening. Nanso, so, a we are saying, a dear ya, and it's so bad Chinchimo being sat. What she a dear. Nani that's one in and what your friends are. A dear yabacono. Mudi, watching Chimma means such in a preference. Mamma, Nania, when you couldn't da. Move ye, must have chinning the Japadia, my mena brenya. Not then. Move poor binama brandy soon. A dear kun. Say, when you are banning my Miacosia, one cabanza. When you may, what is it, Diamo more? We are more serious than one whining. Sign out the Yamo. We usually a rama. What's trying to throw? Because we say a rama bow. She said a rama tear. She said, watch a rama. She said, one my rama, no me. Sign a Lumba yan again. Because that time we say, Nankasaka, who Bob was sword, my miniature of Perian and you may. I can say, mommy, we were bread, minimum mashasia. Hey, my friend, me mania bro.
Just don't know the cold crowd, so better.
Satam we say, Nelson Kamuka said, Who Baba Swedi Mamina, Chiwuni, Mamma, Brenim, Namani, Wulu, and him in Tam Cassia, and you can say, oh, yes, sir. Other than so, yes, sir. Now choose Oketwa, and now Santa Casa, Madame Yaji. Oh, and Yasafua, or say, a high and a sumni chaka. Mammy, I was yes, a while I a high. And Nutina move chusu a soon. 1 year. Now, yeah, can say, and go for beside him, legal wife for more harding, harding. No more bitching chimo be such job, ya, yeah, Bessie a chance, papa. Wabobra, you can see a nutia. But Yawuyano, when you go for Monchomo, let justice prevail. One mind justice in prevailing. Mafa Fununi ate, Monfa, Yamudi, but the truth of the matter is that young mamma quite. I'm a munchin, my man engine in the perfinisa. La money wouldn't in a bro Germany. Just send a mammy no good operating bag. Oh, airports, no, Yamama. Oh, Yamama. When you watch that video, don't you feel empathy? Don't you feel pain for that woman? I tell you, yes, sir. You play to see your baby. You name the mamma, you know, baby. I can send you, who mamma, and I, mamma, I touch in the day, I swore. Now, why wouldn't you know? Papa, sit down well, analyze it, and think straight. So, when the mamma did a year, I don't know, yes, I don't know what to say. The man, never come 20 million or 10 million, not the man. How much is it? That's $200. Hey, that's $200 a day. Say 550 million out of my 500 doesn't even reach $1,000. Hey, can't out the man on the channel. She brought it back. I don't know my minister. I don't know when you know much my minister Gunachi. I don't know what you come for. I day. Yeah, Kokasamana Musienya. Yabapa Chimunimusa. Monsana ni yesi munyi musa obi ani muni asem wo kabie wom wo sa wo ya second in command wo group no so ya third in command so ya dey tell them to remove your hand. We have had enough is enough adai ana muti ma me ni sa e bone be lo di amo ma me akwasi asa wa ba be yo bi bone sanko bi so bi mu we are where you sold cassette, you know that woman. I gave her sweat for that man. Ordina brabo nyina malumba. Ordina brabo nyina malumba. Na so han wo ma minimum ntino mo nyina sinchen. Na sabi bin preduasa. You put us o chi abomu no man fake of the yin sinchen. Na mo Ghana for am ntimase. No you no free baby. Wan puto anya hwe no. Mo so no na correct. Not you are not your Bible so and produce you Bamano or no more than your correct. Y'all must be joking. No diagro. Muni Monsano can you hear? We don't need anything. Yamaya and I hear Muni Monsano. No mama, I'm in any justice. I'm on to us what I'm a boo of
Timon blocky. Jomana, see your turn. Yeah, mamma, Timon blocking Nipano. So better.
If I told them back on mamma when you're a boom for me, why me pamacho? And yes, I mean, the more can money basis by me per se, maybe can me person both for me because you and I are a team, but we have there's something called diversity of thoughts.
Right.
So we can all have different views on the same matters. So I just want to put that as it's not like I don't agree with anything you're saying or I don't agree with your anger or rage towards the situation. I just have a different point of view and I'm coming from a different point of view. Now, I'm not saying that anything that Tiwa said was wrong or anything that anyone else has said before this interview was wrong in any way. Tiwa had her information, and also the way in which UTV was going on at the time. I can totally understand why we would come to the conclusion that, you know, he should have intervened at some point. However, he has spoken today. And although he made comments which triggered some of us, the overall base of the interview is this: I'm not going to support. This is what I took from it. He said, "I'm not going to support bonnet, and I'm not going to do bonnet." And he basically said that this is what I did. This is what I did when the situation occurred. This is the only thing I have done since the situation has occurred. I'm not in support of Priscilla. I am not trying to help one person against the other. Now, God knows if those things are a lie or not. But what he has said is reassurance to us that he said that he hasn't, and he will no longer. So even if we believe he previously has, what he has said is that at least what he has said now is, I will not moving forward. So what did we want? And what do we want? We wanted him, if he was involved, to remove his hands from it and allow Akosa Sewa to gain justice. The interview he's given is suggesting that he's claiming he's never been involved and he would never do that. So we have achieved what we wanted, which is for him not to influence this in any way. So what I would say is, let's take some positive from this interview. Whether the interview has come about because of Tiwa's threats, or whether the interview has come about because he genuinely was never involved to begin with, and he's not monitoring what's going on new TV and doesn't understand what was said and how it was said. You know, the reasons behind the decision to the decision moving forward doesn't really matter. What he has said publicly is that he doesn't support any of them, doesn't support one over the other, and all he wants is the best for both, and he doesn't want to do anything. All he wanted to do was support his brother or give his brother a befitted burial. I'm not saying that there isn't some things. I'm the one who came on here and essentially say boycott his products, because in my head, having watched UTV every week, I was starting to have the same feelings as Tiwa. So I was very angry with him. I have never ever had an issue with him under any circumstances, but this situation it made me very angry. And to be fair, Dunya, don't come in this room, please. To be fair, the past few days, I have actually been insulting Despite, because of how angry I am and how emotionally I am about whether or not he's abused his power to not allow Marcus Asewa to get injustice. I even called him so many names, to be fair. And what I want to say here is, if what you are saying is true, Brother Despite, then I apologize for all the insults that I put on you the past few days and few weeks. However, if not, then judge. If what you said is not true, then God be with you, because it's not going to be good. But we will draw the line here, because what we don't want to do is isolate these potential. If what he said is true and he has never ever done any of this, and he wants to continue to support Marcus Asewa, then we welcome his support, whether it's through $100 or it's through just providing Marcus Asewa with his car. We welcome that support, as long as his support does not in any way prejudice her case and her claim. We welcome. We don't want to isolate any support that Marcus Asewa has. If our true intent is what's in the best interest of Marcus Asewa, we have to put. He may be lying. What I'm saying is, listen, he may be lying.
Did you see any media house at the funeral?
No. Listen, Nash. He may be lying, okay? But what I'm saying here is, let's not. If he said, he has publicly come out and made this assertion, he's not supporting anyone. He isn't the reason, and he's close to both good women and what I'm saying is, let's draw a line now. He said it's between him and God. We don't have concrete evidence. It's between him and God.
Yomana, sorry, I'm coming in. Normally when you're talking, I don't come in. But you know what? Nobody will come out and admit that indeed it's me. I did this, I did that. Now,
I'm part
But
of it.
the reason why
Nobody
he's
will
coming
do
out
that.
now is because he knows some of the products. We are attacking his product and we are attacking his name. So it's affecting me. Why? Yes.
No, what's in your
life? Na ye pia pontene. Na.
Ada mo da mo jima ni amomre. Mo jima ni amomre. Meba.
Life na mo ko ye pa mo cho.
Meba so batini aboche ma me ye we na. Ye ndop me ye be ko mo da mo china amomre no. Won. We are not going to accept today. We are not going to accept tomorrow because the reason why Momo jima ya na mo jima ni mo da next week na money. Okay, so these people
next week
so Giovanna, I understand where you're coming from, but we will still attack their products because that is the only means for them to respond. So if you know the other people, we are going to do likewise the same thing to them because we know where when we hate, it hurts them and they come out and speak. And we know that they will not come out and tell me, oh, I did this, I did that. That is Ghana for you. They will not come out and say, I did this, I did that. They will not. So we will keep them, we will keep on attacking them. We know where it will hit them. Need fufu, honey sauce, whatever, and we are not going to patronize any of them. They should buy them. Me need fufu cry. For some time I've stopped saying need fufu, need the cry nyamakono. So we know so those big hands, no, they are there, and he knows some of them. Senyor no kwa he knows them, but when you not just obey accept it, and we know say with 100 years you penalizing the cry. He's not coming out to say it was
very good day
on it.
So still only Moshria. Why media house near the disrespect him asewa?
Despite media.
Why media house ne ko try you know?
Despite media.
Opera sorry you ko chiom no when sorry hage no.
Or no they can sorry. That's
what is he talking about?
One can piao now.
Yeah, really no. So this people they will not come out and say
Abusia na sija access to legal wife for eto e wo kunema platform so editor doctor say Kwame despite no any kokutie bi e de e ba no mesro say ne no first time abi follow ye e wo other social media platforms nyina so eguso e ye Ghana for you TV share na for friends ntimi enya bi ehwe na drop a decent comment under the comment section e fa e mame aha enam do besi makra
Ghana for you TV.
Ghana for you TV. Ghana for you TV.
Yan kanta egu me so asew empanyimfo so ne wafuru duapa ne piano ne opa bibia kokotoko ne nye nabro o konfo e ho na me scan Twitter ye na me kire wo mo ma hira wo ayo kase pia